Hi, my name is Avery Hogan, and I'm going to be talking to you about Mary Jackson. Have you ever wondered who the first black female engineer is? Well, Mary Jackson is a mathematician who excelled academically in a time of racial segregation. Her math and science skills earned her a position as a human computer for NASA. She then became the first black female engineer there. This is a picture of Mary Jackson working at the NASA headquarters. According to MyHero.net, she was an inspiration and a hero in many people's eyes. She taught people to stand for what they believe in, no matter the circumstances. I'm going to be giving you some information on Mary's path to becoming an engineer, how she dealt with segregation, and her life after she retired. I've researched this topic for several weeks using reliable sources. Mary's path to finding her career was far from direct. She had many jobs leading up to it. In 1942, she graduated from the Hampton Institute with a dual degree in science and math. She then accepted a job as a math teacher at a black school in Maryland. After a year of teaching, she returned home and found a position at the King Street USO Club. Before Mary settled at Langley's Laboratory in 1951, she had 3 different career changes. These included being a bookkeeper, a stay-at-home mom, and a job as an Army secretary. Mary received an offer to work for Zarnicki Engineer 2 years later. Zarnicki gave Mary many hands-on experiences. She then requested that Mary takes a program to help her earn a promotion to go from mathematician to engineer. The people in training were required to take math and physics class at the graduate level. Mary had to ask for permission to join her white classmates in the classroom. Even after all these challenges, Mary continued on with her promotion and earned the promotion. She then became the first black female engineer. After getting her job as an engineer, she started to face some challenges. Segregation and discrimination was real and everywhere when Mary was alive. Through it all, Jackson continued on with her future with great strength and determination. After 34 years, Jackson reached the highest level of engineering. Coming from a black family, segregation made it really hard in the working environment. Jackson showed great focus, determination, and effort, reaching the highest level of engineer. Throughout the years, Mary showed that with enough confidence, you can accomplish anything you want. NASA.com explains how Jackson notices the constant discrimination towards women while working at NASA. Jackson made a drastic career change and left engineering. She took a demotion to fill the role at Langley's Federal Woman Manager, where she worked to help the promotion and hiring of NASA's next generation females. Jackson quits her 34-year job to join a women's rights foundation because she wanted to see change. This strong-willed decision was made to empower women and act as a role model to them. After working as the manager, she decided it was time for her to be done. In 1985, she retired from that position. She received many honors and continued her life helping others. After retiring, she served as the chair of a United Way campaign. She was also a Girl Scout troop leader for over 20 years and a member of the National Technical Association, where she was the oldest African American organizer in the U.S. She and her husband Levi had an open door policy for young Langley recruits. These recruits were people who wanted to try to gain their footing in a new town and career. Scientific.net said it best, calling her a gentle lady, a wife and a mother, a scientist, and a humanitarian. For Jackson, service and science were one and the same. Now you should have an idea of Mary Jackson's path to engineering, how she dealt with segregation in her life after she retired. She was a mathematician who earned many different rewards. In addition, Mary's legacy lives on as her achievements are told in the book Hidden Figures and can be read by thousands around the world. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you learned something new.
Good stuff.